was thinking, sitting here thinking about a situation that happened to me yesterday. No, not yesterday. Yesterday. Yeah. No, was it yesterday or this morning? It may have been this morning. I can't remember. I'm so damn tired. It may have been yesterday. But I was just thinking, everybody likes acknowledgement. Everybody likes acknowledgement. There was a situation that I had at work because of where I work. It is at a detox residential place for young people. And one of the other BHTs received a letter from one of the girls that's there. And she just was kind of like really, really going overboard about this letter because it meant so much to her. And she's like, this is why I do what I do. When it comes to doing all this stuff, it just kind of makes me feel like, how does she say it? That when it comes to like going out, like I could go out and want to go out and party or whatever, but it make me not even want to go out. It make me want to spend more time with these kids, like being here than out there with them. Almost with people that I know is not going to mean that much, my presence or whatever. However she said it. And it was the way that she said it towards me. And she's been there for a while. She said that she's been there for about, I think, 4 years or something like that. Because I don't hardly ever see her. And so as she's going on, she's showing a letter and everything. And I didn't want to say anything because it was like her moment. But I got a letter too. And I'm going to share what the girl said. I appreciate you so much. You have such a kind, sweet, empathetic heart. You're like a mom I never had. I feel a warm aura around you. You've helped me so much. You have helped me learn so much in my short stay at, and then she named the place where I work. Not many people have touched my soul like you have. The staff here are usually so ignorant and rude, but you obviously truly care. You went through some crazy shit during your childhood. I can tell. And I think that's why I feel like I can trust you so much. I've been abused, molested, harassed, and more. But you have too. Your daily affirmations are so soul touching. You have made my healing process 10 times better. I've never heard anyone tell a story the way you do. I am so proud of you for how strong you have gotten. I hope to one day overcome my inner demons like you did. You are my biggest role model here. I'm so glad I met you, Miss Ivy. I love your sprays that help me sleep better. And I told y'all, I have my protective sprays, my sprays for energy, And I'll go in there and I'll spray the girls down if they want it, you know. I am so grateful for you. Thank you for being there for me, Ivy. Sincerely. And then she put her name. And she drew my name and a little picture up there, has the date and everything. And I'm going to say, you know, she gave it to me in the evening. And she kept on asking, did you read it? Did you read it? And I was like, no. I said, when I, you know, get my break and I get a chance, I will. So the next morning when she got up, I told her that I read it and gave her a hug. And just told her, you know, I appreciate her for saying those things or for seeing those things, but it's more of her being able to see those things in herself. You know what I mean? Because whether I get the acknowledgement or not, even though it feels nice, I don't do it for the acknowledgement. But everybody likes to feel acknowledged because you like to feel that whatever it is that you're doing or sharing is actually getting through. And so when the other coworker has stated it, she's there with her because I believe she works day shift. But just in the little bit of time that I've been there in the evening, and we don't really get too much time, but I do try to make the time that I spend with them thought-provoking. I share African proverbs with them. I do share pieces of my history with them. And I like to think that they are bigger than what their struggle is, basically. So I almost felt like when the coworker was, you know, saying this, because she wasn't looking at the other coworker that was there. She kept on looking at me. Okay. Not even realizing I got a letter too. And I mean, I could have said something, but, you know, I just kind of let it go because it's like, it's your time. And I'm not here to brag or take away from whatever it is that you're feeling, but understand you're not the only one that is making a difference in these young girls' lives. And then when she, you know, when she left, the other coworker that was there, she was like, oh, like, that was like really nice. And I don't even think the other coworker realizes that the girl gave me a letter too. Because it's not like one of those kind of things where you, for me, where I feel like I have to go and tell everybody this happened. But I think that with my coworker, she really needed that. And I don't know what kind of a day she was having or how she was feeling, but she said that she really needed that. So I'm just here to say, we all like to have some form of acknowledgement. We all like to be seen. But whether you get that acknowledgement or not, acknowledge yourself. And this actually goes back to the African proverb that I shared with the group this morning. And it basically was, let me see if I can pull it back up. Because again, I like to give them things, you know, where they can think. So this is what it was. The lizard that jumped from the high Oroku, I hope I'm saying that right, Oroku tree to the ground, said he would praise himself if no one else did. And so basically it's saying that this proverb teaches about self-reliance and recognizing your own accomplishments. Sometimes you must acknowledge your own courage and achievements, especially when others don't see or appreciate the risk you've taken or the difficulties you've overcome. And so my thing is, again, everybody likes to be acknowledged, but if no one ever acknowledges you, my being there and doing the job that I do, if none of those girls ever acknowledged that I've done something to help them, I know that inside I have. I know inside that I have. And I can give myself that acknowledgement and say, for whatever it's worth, even if I don't really care for this about my job or that about my job, the one thing that I do like is the fact that I do know that I am making a difference, and that's all that matters. And I can keep that, praise myself for that. But I just wanted to share it because I really feel like that coworker needed that. The reason why she was directing it to me, I don't know. But for whatever it is that you do, acknowledge it for yourself. Be proud of it for yourself. If nobody else sees it, you see it. You know what you're doing. And there's always that thing, what's done in darkness will come to light. And yeah, even the good things. A light at some point will be shined on you. And it will be seen. So I hope this encourages somebody. Don't think that whatever it is that you're doing is being unseen. But even if you feel like it's not, still you acknowledge what you are doing. I feel a little, I gotta get something to eat. All right, y'all. That's my time. Be well.